Hey there everyone, Tess Gaming here with another Overwatch video. Today I'm going to be making a somewhat of a guide to Orisa, the new champion that was just released in Overwatch as of this morning. And so I'm going to do my best to cover what she does, how she's played, you know, the general guide stuff that you're going to hear. I will be using the same thumbnail and I will be making another video in a few days after she's been out a little bit, after we've been able to see the meta, but I wanted to release something to get you right into the fold. Also note that she's not available in quick play, so I'm going to be jumping right into she's only available in quick play, sorry, she's not available in competitive yet, so I'm not going to give too much of a detailed information and a breakdown on what she can do to every character. I hope the video is not too laggy. I'm having a little bit of issues with my recording, and if it is, I apologize, and I will completely re-upload this video if I do. However, jumping right in, so Orisa's main kit is she is a tank. She's a very strong defender. Basically, through her abilities, her left shift click is damage reduction, and makes it so she can't be stopped. I don't think she can be Reinhardt stunned. I don't think she can be Graviton surged, etc. Her E is a forward shield, so basically you aim it on the ground and it projects straight forward, and then it'll remain up until destroyed or after a very, very long duration. It's kind of ridiculous. Her left click is her auto attack, and I'll get into that a bit more. And her right click is her pulse bomb. So you hit right click once, it'll send a bomb forward, traveling until it hits something, and then you hit it again, and it'll pull anything close to it together, as well as damage them for a very little bit, but it builds really strong ult, so the more people you get, the bigger her ult charge becomes. And her ult is an item that can be placed on the ground, kind of like some Metras, but this one, what it does is it empowers everybody around them, so it's just basically like a Mercy holding right click on you the entire duration that it's down. And it is targetable, it can be killed, so it's generally good to place it and then, like, block it with your shield, or make sure you stand close and just kill anything that's coming near it. So to get a little bit more in depth about her auto attack, it does seem to have unlimited range. You can hit very far away. As you see in the video, I do actually aim up and I'm hitting Widow really far away. Also, I'm noticing that her headshot ratio is kind of ridiculous. It's a really good encouragement to hit the headshots. It doesn't feel like it's double damage. It feels almost like it's triple. Once you start landing those headshots on her, you're going to notice a huge spike in damage and ult generation. Absolutely amazing, and I honestly believe that it needs a nerf. So to talk a little bit about how her gameplay is I found that she's going to be really good overall. I don't see any type of game format that she's not going to be good on. Attack, defense, king of the hill, payload, point cap, whatever it may be. I feel like she's going to be an all-around good character. I am happy and kind of disappointed. She is hard countered by Sombra. And I'm happy that Sombra finally has a play, but I'm very unhappy that we're going to see a lot of Sombras coming out just to counter her and thinking that they're good, when in all honesty they're not. Now again, I've made a Sombra guide. You guys have seen me defend Sombra for the longest time. I do really believe she's a good champion, but I don't look forward to seeing a bunch of bad people playing her. Anyways, so you'll notice actually if you watch the video of my R placement, now it has kind of like a Mercy line of sight mechanic to it, where if they walk in line of sight of your ult, it'll put it on them, but then after a few seconds of being out of line of sight, I think it's 3 seconds, they drop it. So it does have a line of sight mechanic, so it's going to be good to put it in line of sight of your teammate and not your enemy. So like on this map, I could easily be putting it behind that wall. It would probably last full duration, and it would give anybody defending that choke point a strong advantage. I didn't really do that. I wish I had, just for video's sake. I'm hoping I don't have to completely record this because I'm watching the game that I played while I'm recording my voice, and it's laggy. I'm really hoping I don't have to re-record this. I don't know what's going on. I'm having a lot of issues with my recording software. As for what I think she's going to combo well with, obviously anything that Graviton Surge works with, she's going to combo well with, but you can't set it up in the sense of how you did a Graviton, like, oh, you'd be like, oh, Zarya, drop your Graviton, and then I'll Pharah ult, or then I'll Soldier ult, or whatever it may be. With her, it seems like you're going to wait for the Pharah to launch, and then you launch. Or a Pharah needs to be aware of where your orb is going, and note your orb is about to hit like 3 of them, so go ahead and launch the ult so you can grip them together in her ult. It can't be set up as well, but that's a good thing because it's not her ultimate ability. If you have the power to set that up just off of that ability with ease, like a Zarya ult on a non-ultimate ability, that would be a little ridiculous and quite overpowered. Um, As towards her shield, you know, when I play Reinhardt, I like Reinhardt because he's got that frontal shield that you can kind of move around. You know, it does take a lot of damage to kill it. That's awesome. You know, when I play Symmetra, you got that moving forward one. Each shield seems to have its advantage, but I really like the style of Orisa's shield, because if you're playing with a Symmetra and they're, you know, going after the teleporter, you can easily just throw a shield out to block it and leave, making them waste time. Or if there's a whole bunch of sentries placed on a wall, you can drop that to shield all those sentries to stop a diva from zerging around the corner and just blowing them all up. It's got a lot of very good situational uses, as well as just the fact that it is a frontal shield. And it doesn't have a super long cooldown. It doesn't have a recharge rate like Reinhardt's. It does not have a long cooldown, though. So her pulse, I wanted to talk about that just a little bit more. Her pulse is very slow moving, so you got to kind of predict where it's going to be, but from what I've been told, it can pull bastions out. So the bastion on Hanamura hiding behind that little doorway that you see some players do, it'll pull that bastion out, put them in attack range. Also, when you group players up like that, as soon as you hit the right click the second time, hit your left click, because even though they're going to move, obviously, to get away from that pulse, you're still going to get a few extra hits in. More DPS is more damage. That's awesome. Anything to help. Anyways, guys, like I said, I am going to make another video with a more in-depth guide using the same thumbnail, so I don't want to spoil it too much. I just wanted to kind of give you my thoughts, give you my feel on this character, and I feel that I've done that. So I'm going to go ahead and get off of here for the night. I'm going to head to bed. I got work early in the morning. I hope you all have a great night. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe for new videos. It really helps me out, and it lets you know when new stuff is out. Thank you, and keep gaming.